Hey Gladys, this is Frank from Max Digital, and as I mentioned, I wanted to shoot you over this quick video with some specific things that you guys can do to help bring in more business just by better utilizing your Google Business Profile and your overall web presence. All right, so since you guys are a CPA firm in Wilmington, I did a search on CPA Wilmington NC, and this is the results page that comes up. So if you are looking to grow in this area, it's important for you to take advantage of this first page, since 90% of the people never click past the first page. So there's really like two sections. Since there's no advertisers that usually take up the top section, this page has only two sections on it. The first section here is the what's known as the Google Map Pack, and it consists of the three strongest businesses with the three strongest Google Business Profiles. So you already have a Google Business Profile set up, I can see right here. And so the recommendation, first recommendation I would have for you is to make sure you fill this information in completely. Take advantage of the full 750 character description field that they give you, and try to put in some keyword phrases that I'll point out here in a second. But they do want to see, or it does help you in the ranking there to get into the map pack if you are fully utilizing this profile and keeping it active, by continuing to get customer reviews and responding to those reviews timely, as well as uploading pictures. So if you can get some more reviews and more pictures and have more than these guys have in here, that will help you to stay in there once you get in there. The other thing I wanted to say is the biggest factor for getting into this profile is having your business mentioned most frequently across the internet. So Google sends out its web crawlers to see which of the CPA firms in the Wilmington area are the most frequently mentioned online, and that's how they're going to determine who gets into this map pack. So there's most of the way people do this is they register their business in online directories. So you want to be listed in more online directories than these guys are listed in. There's thousands of directories out there that you could join, like Yelp.com, Angie's List, Nextdoor.com. Many of them are free to join. It just takes time to go out and enter in your business name, address, and phone number the exact same way you have it listed with your Google Business Profile, so that Google sees every listing as the same company and doesn't confuse them. And then that's how you would get into this map pack. So just get into more directories than these guys are, which is a simple thing to do. It just takes some time. 30 to 40% of the traffic is going to go to the businesses in this section. So if you are looking to grow, it's critical you get into this map pack, which would not be hard to do because these companies don't have too many listings out there. So you could actually beat them pretty easily, I think. And then secondly, I know you don't have a website set up already, but I wanted to just show you kind of what it means to Adam Shay being the #1 ranked website here. So he has not only the #1 organic listing down at the bottom here, but he's also in the map pack. So that is allowing him to capitalize on all the traffic, search traffic, that is being searched each month. And so I just wanted to show you this. I use this tool. It's called Ahrefs. You can see it at the top here. See Ahrefs, and it shows me the number of searches being done on each of these keyword phrases for businesses such as yours in the Wilmington area. And you can see there's just this top one alone is being searched 350 times. If you wanted to advertise, you'd have to pay $3.50 for each click that you get using that term. That's one thing you could do to get into that top section of the page. That can add up pretty quickly. So I always advise clients to try to get into the map pack. It's going to be a lot cheaper in the long run. And same thing with building a website. You could build, if you only service the Wilmington area, you can build a pretty simple, basic website relatively inexpensively and be able to rank it, I think, pretty well. Because if you look at I'll show you next the characteristics for what it takes to rank high in the organic section, but getting into the map pack and getting a high ranking organic site is going to allow you to participate. You got 500 searches per month here on these first 5 keyword phrases. So now let's talk about what it takes to rank high in this organic section that's down below the map pack. So let's just look at Adam Shay's site here really quick. And first thing I notice about it is that it looks really professional, but it only has about half the content required for Google to view it as kind of an authoritative site or an expert in the niche. And so that's an opportunity for somebody else to come along and build a site that's got more content, and that's going to definitely help in the rankings process. But like I said, or was showing you before, it's you don't only want to have more words per page than him. You also want to make sure that your content is dense in these keyword phrases here that are being searched every month. That it's going to allow Google to match up your content with the search term, and that's how you're going to get onto that first page. So 2 things on content: the amount of content on your page and the frequency of these search local buyer intent keyword phrases being mentioned on there. These guys have a lot of keyword phrases, as you can see here. This is their site, Wilmington Taxes and Accounting.com. They have 358 keywords, but when I click into it, many of them are not local buyer intent keyword phrases. They're just accounting related, but they're not specific to the Wilmington area, so they're not really going to be linked back to that search term, which is something that a lot of companies don't realize when they build their sites. So that's content. The last thing I wanted to mention was backlinks. So backlinks are just links from other websites over to your site, and they provide legitimacy to your site in Google's eyes because they act as an endorsement of your site by those other sites. And so with Google being a popularity contest, you want to have more backlinks from more unique referring domains than your competitors have. Your competitor has 4,000 backlinks, but it's only from 122 unique referring domains, so that's not a huge number to beat. It always takes some time to build in backlinks because you can't add them all at the same time, or Google won't view it as organic and you'd be penalized in your ranking. But you add them slowly over time, and it would not take you very long to exceed these 122 referring domains that they have. Quantity is important, but quality is even more important when it relates to backlinks. You want to be linked to stronger sites, not spammy sites. So you want them to be authoritative site in Google's eyes, and you can tell that by when you click into this, your competitor domains, and you can do this for several different competitors that are ranking to see who they're linked to. And you can go, and you're going to see most of them are going to be online directories, and some of them will be blog posts. But you can go out to the stronger sites, which you'll be able to tell because Google gives a DR score and a UR score to every site. The DR score is your trust score with Google, and so you want them to be 30 or higher is considered a strong site. So if you were to try to replicate the links that your competitors have, you would only want to replicate the ones with the stronger sites, the ones with the higher DR scores. So that's how you build up your backlink profile. Again, pretty easy to do to exceed 122 backlinks, which is what your number one competitor has. And again, pretty easy to beat the amount of content that they have. They're half of what Google would view as an expert in the niche. So getting a homepage with 1,500 to 2,000 words would not be difficult for your field, and you can do that building in those local buyer intent keywords to get to be able to take advantage of all of this traffic. So I hope that helps, and if you wouldn't mind, just leave me a reply to my email to let me know if it was helpful so that I can continue to add value to small businesses. I'd greatly appreciate that. Other than that, any questions, feel free to reach out with those as well. Have a great day. Thank you.